Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. In third, the Knicks.
I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Lopez. Smith comes in for Porzingis. Singler, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Knicks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Lance Stevenson. 2 shots.
That one is no good. The Suns trailing. Now Bledsoe. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Picked by Humphries. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got his first points in this one.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here is Singler. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. Here's Weaver. Sinks the triple. And the Knicks lead by 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Cavaliers. They hold the first-place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Knicks, 2 spots down.
Well, I think for New York, of all the storylines this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make this much of a splash.
Hey, I wish I could say I saw it coming, but the truth is there was no way to see it coming. Nothing about this team indicated they'd be where they are now.
Now here's Freak. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And Stevenson kicks to Smith. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here is Warren. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
The Knicks with the lead. Freak with it.
Move the ball.
Stevenson right side. Kicks to O'Quinn. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Stolen by Stevenson. And now the fast break. Stevenson with the ball. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns. And how they rank in the NBA right now. 6th in blocks, 12th in steals. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
And going back to their block shots, they're fearless, challenging shooters and contesting everything. You end up on a few posters, but I love that willingness to take a stand defensively.
Now here is Singler. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Feeds to O'Quinn. Here's Stevenson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And another shot. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Josh Smith. putting up about 10 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers. Keep it going. One more time.
Here is Stevenson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Miami.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Now here's Stevenson. They lead by 1. The pass to Smith. This one for 3. Shot's good. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Larkin kicks to Warren. Tries from 16. And the basket's good. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Smith left side. Sinks that one from the post. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And it's blocked by Stevenson. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Weaver the pass to Smith. Singler outside. In the corner, O'Quinn with it. New York moving it around. Clock at 6. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Larkin. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. New York leading by 4. Freak kicks to O'Quinn. On up the court. Pull up Jay. Humphries, no good. On the wing, Singler. Nobody near Stevenson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Stevenson's got his second basket of the game.
24.
Bledsoe. And that does it for the first quarter. New York ahead, up 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players, you know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this, of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, you know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room, because Chandler has got that covered.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. Weaver, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there at Nick Collison. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Anthony in at the small forward position. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat made some terrific plays. He picked up 16 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Shooting for New York.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Suns trail by 6. Knight kicks to Booker. Now here's Knight. He's covered closely. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Knight. Anthony off a pick from Weaver. Now here's Anthony. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
No good from Booker.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Porzingis passes to Aflalo. Anthony, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And that one's good. Free.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Knight kicks to Chandler. They set the pick. Knight in the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And again, another shot clean there from Weaver. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top. Rebounding 1 guard. Second, Eric Bledsoe. Freak, third.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
And, Greg, I think it gives them an edge over most of their counterparts at the point guard spot. I mean, desire, attitude, and they really look to mix it up. They're not afraid to do anything to help their team's cause.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Knight.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Freak dishes to Collison. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Collison's got the lead up to 10 now for New York. Outside Knight. The feed to Morris. There's the dish to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 15 points for Brandon Knight.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
New York leading by 7. Here's Weaver, and that one is hammered home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong